Also discuss about your failures and tell us a bit about like what was that turning point, like what was that aha moment like after you met got in touch with me, and what was that thing that was actually missing when you actually got so many different programs?
Okay, so let me just back up. So I have spent probably $10,000 to $15,000, maybe more, in investing in my other channels. Okay, and it just didn't come together. I don't know. It's hard to say because it's like the aha moment came when you told me how to do the research, how to put it all together in a nice package. It was just presented in a better way as with the other ones. I mean, I did the work. I, put the titles, did the keywords, which keywords don't really matter so much now. I did the thumbnails. I did it, but it just didn't come together. It's hard to explain. And I even had a little bit of success back in December because I let YouTube go for a year. Out of the 3 years that I was introduced, I wasn't doing hardly anything for 1 year because I got so frustrated and burnt out about it because it wasn't going anywhere. I mean, I would put a video up and maybe get 100 views, and it just didn't make any sense. It didn't work. But I did have a little bit of success back in December with my channel before I got up with you. But then YouTube sliced 2,000 of my subscribers. I tried to appeal it, no work there. So I was like, you know what? I need to talk to somebody. I cannot do this alone. I mean, I have a friend who's super successful, but he's too busy and this is not his business. And I was like, I need to actually speak to someone. And the other people that have the other groups, the other programs that I bought, I just didn't want to go that route. I felt more connected with you. I've known you from some of those other groups.
Yeah.
And if I had talked to you a year ago, Sanjeev, I would be in a much better situation right now. Hello. So I tried to force it and do it on my own. And I said, no, okay, forget about it. It's not working. This was literally, I have to tell you, this was literally my last and final straw for YouTube. You were.
Well,
I have to say, I was like, it's all in or nothing. That's it. And you know this because I went down 2 niches that I would have never in a million years even have considered. So,
yeah. Well, I gave you a few of the niches, and you did even try those niches. Like, I think few of the niches I gave you, but then I gave you this third one. I said, okay, why don't you try this? And you took it.
Well, one other thing I will say this because I didn't say it in this video. The thing that is the funniest is that I'm an American living in Italy. You thought that I was Italian because I lived here, and I'm like, no. And you're like, well, why don't you do this in Italian? And so I did it. But so this is the crazy thing. I have to say this is really funny. So my videos are written in Italian. I have an Italian voiceover, not my voice. And I have an editor who lives in Pakistan. So anything can be done with the right team.
Wow.
You don't have to be a native to have a channel in Saudi Arabia, I guess.
Yeah. It's so awesome. And what would you say, if someone is actually struggling with YouTube automation, they've probably gone the same pathway as you, what would you say to those people?
I can tell you right now what I can tell you. If you have the money and you do not want any stress, then you should let an expert do this for you, who will help you and will do it for you. And if you want all the headaches like I've had, then go down the road I've had and lose 3 years and about 15 to 20,000, and you will get to the end of the road and say, I wish I had listened to that woman on that podcast or that recording with Sanjeev that is telling me. So I'm looking you in the camera and saying, don't do what I did. Don't do it.
Well, so awesome.
Listen, I'm very honest.
Yeah.
And I was very stubborn and wanted to do it the way that I wanted to do it. And I tried. Now I can do it with what you've helped me do.
Yep.
Now I feel confident. It was just this little bit, just something that you offered. I'm telling you, Sanjeev, and it's golden. Golden. Okay. Listen, I wouldn't say this. I wouldn't get on this video if I didn't believe it.
Well,
I'm serious.
first of all, you wouldn't be getting on the call if you're not making money, right?
Exactly. Listen, let me just say one other thing. When I wake up in the morning, I know what time that YouTube posts on my account. I know what time that it says how much money I made 2 days before. And I'm like, how much is it going to be today? I look at my views and I'm like, oh, how many views did I have 2 days ago? This is how much money I'm going to make tomorrow. I'm like, okay, what's my next goal? So